Televisa presenta.
Hello and welcome to your favorite news channel. Today we have three amazing news for you, so let's start. For our first note, yesterday in Colorado, police and firefighters went to help to a little cat that was stuck on the top of a tree. After 2 hours of negotiations with the cat, he finally decided to go down. Everyone celebrate making burgers. In the second note, we have a man that has not found his right shoes since he was in Puerto Vallarta. The man is very worried and give a reward of 1,000 bags of Doritos, whoever can find it. For final note, a local dog has started with a great new idea that could save the Tlaxcala economy. This young dog has devised a smartphone made with nopales. It takes him 3 years to design the smartphone. He said he made it because he stopped his addiction to cigarettes. This was the news for today, and now we continue with the sports with Danielo. Please, Danielo.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks, Steve, in the studio. Daniel Munoz here, coming to you with the live sports report from the stool of my home. The world of sports never sleeps, and I haven't been sleeping either. So let's see some highlights. This segment is brought to you by tea that I made from my home. Cracking cup. Okay, let's see some highlights. In a match endurance, which match will outlast the other? The Centrals or the Pharaohs? Yes, this is sports. And it seems the Centrals win. And now a few statistics from today. Things I saw from my window. 15 birds, 12 cars, and 8 of my neighbors, which don't have a face mask. Okay, that's a big day for sports indeed. Back to you in the studio, Steve.
Thank you, Danny. Now let's go with the weather with Jeremy. Please, Jeremy.
Thank you, Steve. We continue with the weather of the following days. Last week we had many cold days, but this is going to change throughout the Republic. Today, Tuesday, February 23, a temperature of 20 degrees was registered. For Wednesday, which will be warmest day, a temperature of 30 degrees is expected with winds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. Thursday will have a temperature of 23 degrees with winds of up to 56 kilometers per hour. On Friday, there will be a temperature of 27 degrees with winds of up to 46 kilometers per hour. They will be cloudy days, but without risk of rain. At the moment, there is no more information, but we will keep you informed. This is what was the warmer, and back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Jeremy. Now, our next session is the Farandula with Jesus. Please, Jesus.
Good day, Steve. Today we have first-class gossip. Dana Paula reveals that she had been drugged to abuse her. Dana Paula revealed that when she was living in Spain, when she was filming the Netflix series Elite, on one occasion they had drugged her and tried to abuse her. He woke up in the hospital. Prince Royce was concerned about the loss of antibodies after falling ill with COVID-19. He is happy for his participation in the Glamorous Awards with Nati Natasha, but he confessed to being concerned about having lost antibodies after feeling recovered from COVID-19. The Masca brother Germán Ortega went through serious economic problems. The comedian commented that he owed Twitter and that he had canceled his credit cards. He also demanded that the CDMX government reopen the theaters. And we come back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Jesus. To our final section, we have Philemon and his interview. Please, Philemon.
Thanks. And now, in this evening, we want to present you with a success story. We present Abigail Ramirez. This story begins when I met Abigail. She started a few years ago. She comes from a humble family, and a few years ago, she was selling herbs and naturopathic products in a market. From there, today, several years have passed, and today, she runs a company. It has more than 500 products, and it's a story of entrepreneurship and female empowerment. A story of you can, a testimony of how to leave behind a past and build a future. Her parents were two important pillars who told her that she was very pretty and intelligent, and that although life had problems, if you focus and work every day, you get ahead. Since that helped her empower herself and made her believe that if she wants to, she could. She started making fiber tips. Her first product was a cream for facial imperfections, and she only bought very little. She wondered when she could buy a tumble, but today she buys in towns. She tells us that she only let herself be carried away by what she feels. She recommends us to fulfill the dreams that we would like to make and develop a work plan, get a coach, and have desire. Work and without a doubt, you will achieve it. And it's all. Thanks for leading us to this exclusive.
Thank you, Philemon. Now, this is all for today. Thank you for watching, and have a good night. Goodbye.